Alexa, set temperature to 72 degrees.
The AC is set to 72.
Alexa, what's the temperature like outside?
Right now, it's 81 degrees. Tonight, expect a low of 61 degrees.
Alexa, play songs by Bob Marley.
Shuffling songs by Bob Marley on Amazon Music.
So today we're unboxing and testing what I believe is the best smart thermostat on the market. Now a lot of you guys know about the Nest thermostat, but Ecobee is often looked over, but in reality this offers some of the best features. Now today we're taking a look at the Ecobee4, and this one is special because it has a few integrations that you won't find anywhere else. The first thing is that it does have full Alexa integration, guys, and by that I don't mean that it just simply communicates with the Alexa. It actually has an Alexa platform built in. So the microphone, everything is built into the system, and it's essentially having an Echo built into the system. So why would you want a smart thermostat? Well, first thing is the money. You save a lot of money when you can monitor your temperature remotely or from home. I know for me personally, I'll go to work and I'll forget to turn my temperature down, and then I'll just have to leave it till I get home. Or with this, you can use your app from your smartphone, Android or iOS, and you can simply lower the temperature from where you are. Second big addition to this upgrade, guys, is that this has room sensors. You can see right here, the room sensor itself makes it possible to monitor rooms individually. So for instance, if I have a hot room in my house, let's say my kitchen is hot, I can place this in the kitchen, and that way I can base my temperature or regulate my air conditioner based on what temperature it is inside of the kitchen. So pretty cool. It also claims that this is quick to install. We're going to see that when we get to it, and like I said, this is one of the best thermostats on the market, and in this video we're going to do a quick unboxing. We're going to set it up, and then we're going to test some of its features. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so big shout out to everyone that subscribed to the channel. If you guys are new, 2019, I pledge to do a lot more tech reviews, so definitely stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Also hit that notification bell, that way when a new video or giveaway is released, you will be notified. So let's take a look at what's inside of the box. So easy to install, step by step. They do have a nice wiring kit, and here's a list of the other platforms that it is compatible with. So it works with Apple HomeKit, Google Assistant, works with the Smart Things, and it works with IFTTT. So there it is, guys. We have the main unit right here. On the back, it does have a speaker, it does have some sensors and other things in here. This also measures humidity and other things, guys. So a bunch of sensors right here. It does have the connections where it snaps in. So on the front, you can see we have two sensors right there. Look like we have the microphones right here on the top, and it does have another sensor right here. Let's go ahead and peel this off. Now, this is the actual room sensor that I spoke about a little bit earlier. So just pop it in the area that you want to be regulated, and then the system will base its temperature off this sensor right here. So pretty cool. Package here. We have a mounting plate. We also have a quick start how to set up Alexa voice, how to install your Ecobee4, and how to install Ecobee room sensor. All right, so the instructions are all there. So the other items in the box, we do have a stand for the room sensor, depending how you hook it up. We do have wall anchors for mounting your Ecobee4. We do have the actual wired plate, and this is where the Ecobee will snap in, and this is where your wires from the existing system will connect. So this part just kind of snaps in here, guys, and then you can go ahead and mount it on the plate if you want to go that route. And last but not least, we do have a power extender kit. So what this is basically, let me go over to the booklet. Basically, if you don't have a C-wire in your existing system, you will need to install this, and it gives you instructions how to go about doing so. So if you're not sure if your system is compatible with the Ecobee4 or any of the Ecobee thermostats on their website, there is a compatibility checker that they do provide for you. So from here, you can pick which device you're looking to install. For me, it'll be the thermostat. And on this page, you'll basically pick out the wiring from your existing system. And once you check all the wiring on your system, guys, you'll go to check. Then it'll tell you if your system is compatible or if you need to give them a call to see if this will work. So I'm going to jump over to my system, see what connections I'm working with, and then try to install it and demonstrate some of the features. So here's my current thermostat, and the installation was pretty straightforward, especially if you have a C wire already on the existing system. So here are the tools we're going to need. Here are the contents of the box, and let's go ahead and get started with the installation. So this is step 1. So start here if you want to find out which installation method we're going to use. So they have 2 different guides, guys. So first, before you do anything, make sure you power off all your systems. So go to the fuse box, flip the switches off, and make sure you don't have any live power running through your system. So once that's done, guys, remove your old thermostats from your wall. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Once we do that, we're going to check for these conditions to see if we're compatible. So just to check the conditions, everything's compatible. So now we're just going to take a picture of our existing wiring, and this is just a fail-safe, guys. Make sure if anything you do have something to refer to. So definitely recommend just taking a quick picture of what you have, and that way you can have something to fall back on. So now we're going to check the wiring on our existing system, see if we have a C wire. As you can see, I do right here, and if you have a C wire, this installation is a lot easier, guys. So you can go ahead and bypass power extender for this setup, which makes your installation a lot easier. The next step, what we need to do is remove the existing wiring, guys. As we remove each individual wire, we need to go ahead and label it with the labels that were provided by Ecobee. So go ahead and just remove wire one by one, put the new labels on there, and just do this for the existing wiring. That will help you when you go ahead and wire it into your Ecobee system. So now that we have the new stickers on the existing wiring, we're going to go ahead and remove the backing plate from my existing thermostat. So make sure you do this carefully, and just going to keep an eye on what we have behind this plate. So there we go, remove. Damage isn't that bad. You can see we have 2 screw holes, no anchors in it, but I feel like with this setup I will need to go ahead and put the backing plate just to cover those holes completely. So it's telling you that the RC terminal must have a wire connected, whether it's the R, RC, or RH. So make sure a wire is connected to that. You should have that on your existing system, guys. And as far as the plate, that will go on first, and then we'll have the actual harness. And what we need to do is just make sure we fit all the wire through the holes like this. Be careful, these labels, they're not real sticky, so make sure you don't rip any of the labels off in the process. So now that we have the wires fished in, we're going to go ahead and mark our pilot holes. Now make sure the system's level. There's a built-in level on this system to make sure you do this correctly. Mark your holes, then we can go ahead and drill our holes. Once the holes are drilled, go ahead and put in your anchors, knock them in with the hammer, and then you can go ahead and screw the plates on. So now that we have the system mounted, guys, we can go through and make sure we connect the existing wire to the correct terminal. Now take your time on this, guys. It's pretty straightforward. You already have them labeled. Just go ahead and match it up like I'm doing here, green, and just go around and make sure you do it correctly. So it's pretty easy as well, guys. Just push down the tab like this, and that's it. You'll see that the tab will stay down, and just do this for all the existing wires. Now with everything connected, pop on the Ecobee, make sure it's secured, and go ahead and power the system back on. It should light up, tell you hi, welcome. Give me a moment while I get things ready, and that's when you begin the setup process. Now the setup itself is pretty straightforward. It's going to ask you a bunch of questions, how your system's wired, how you want it to use, what temperatures you prefer, what type of measurement. So just go through. This is mostly personal preference, guys. So once you have the thermostat set up, guys, jump over to your mobile device, download the Ecobee application, and begin the setup. Just like setting up the actual system, it's going to be personal preference. It's going to ask you your information, and this is where you actually link it with your Amazon account. So go ahead and sign into your Amazon account. Go ahead and confirm the setup. Congratulations, and now you can begin to use the interface on your mobile device. It will be the same interface as the Ecobee, so everything will look familiar. So there are a couple ways to hook up the temperature sensor, and this is pretty straightforward as well. So the first method, guys, is the round piece on the back right there has a hole in it. Essentially, you'll use the anchor, drill it directly into the mounting surface, whether it's a wall or ceiling, and just push the cap back on, and that way you can just push it up directly against the wall. The second method is to remove the circular piece in the back altogether and just slip the stand on the back, and then you can place it on different surfaces and move it from room to room. So pretty easy on this. As far as setting up on the actual Ecobee system, all you need to do is pull this tab, and now it should ask you to pair right away. So follow the steps on there. We're going to click pair now. We're also going to give it a nickname. So this is basically a room. So living room, basement, equipment room. We're going to make it office. So now it's giving us a setting whether we want to apply this at home, away, or sleep. For this demonstration, I'm just going to leave all three checked. Click next. Congratulations, finished. And you can see now we're paired. So now all I need to do is place it in the room that I want to monitor, and I'm good to go. Alexa, set temperature to 72 degrees.
The AC is set to 72.
Alexa, what's the temperature like outside?
Right now, it's 81 degrees. Tonight, expect a low of 61 degrees.
Alexa, what are the NBA scores for last night?
Yesterday, the Pacers beat the Hawks 116 to 108. The Hornets beat the Magic 125 to 100. The Rockets beat the Grizzlies 113 to 101. The Thunder beat the Mavericks 122 to 102. For more information, please ask for a specific team.
Alexa, play songs by Bob Marley.
Shuffling songs by Bob Marley on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. So that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions about this, please drop them in the comment section below. Also, I have added this thermostat to my Amazon storefront, guys. If you head over to my page, go to home automation and security, and it will be the first option in the top left. Now, a lot of cool stuff on here, guys. If you're looking for anything home automation related, whether it's a smart plug, Echo device, or whether it's security cameras, I do have some cool stuff in here. But if you click on this, there are a couple options where you can get multiple sensors, and it will cost a little bit more, obviously, but by default it comes with one sensor, and you can always add more if you wanted to. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys. Thank you for watching again. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you on the next one.